You know, whether you want a, you know what I'm saying, long-term girlfriend, whether you want marriage, whatever you want, picking a woman is one of the most important decisions possibly that you can make in your life, because that woman can help elevate you, or she can help bring you all the way down into a ditch and then leave you. You know, and a lot of times as men, we decide to pick a woman just because how she looks. She the best woman we dealing with. She got a fat ass. Oh man, I'm in awe. I ain't never had a chick that looked this good, but yet she got an attitude. She feel like she needs to be in charge and all these different things, and you put up with it. You know what I'm saying? You put up with it, but it shouldn't have to be that way. Because as men, we have the weight of the world on our shoulders. So we have to deal with everything. Ain't nobody helping us out when we go through hard times, because don't nobody care. So what you got to understand is our life is already hard enough. Why get a woman that is 10 times more difficult than that? Why put up with that? You know what I'm saying? So I got a couple videos we're going to react to, and we're going to get right into it.
One of the biggest lies I used to tell myself, but I thought was the truth when I was single before I got married, was men are intimidated by me. I thought because I had a house, a car, been driving BMW since I was 24 years old, I thought that because I made a lot of money that men just couldn't handle it, they were intimidated, and they were turned off because I was doing better than them. That is one of the biggest lies, or the things that...
Now, granted, to her point, I do think some men do get intimidated by the woman who has a BMW. She got a nice house. She makes more money than him. To me, I just get motivated. Anytime I'm dating a woman that makes more money than me, I get motivated. But I understand the point that she's trying to make. You know what I'm saying?
We think when really the problem is us. If you find yourself saying, well, men are just intimidated by me, I make too much money, they don't like that I'm just direct and I stand up for myself. If you keep getting that kind of results from men, most likely it's not because they're intimidated, they just don't like you. And I'm not trying to say this to be mean or to be like nasty, but that was what I was going through. They thought I was attractive, they liked being around me, but they just weren't into me because the way that I exuded.
Like, a woman's attitude is so important, because you can be a dime as far as like outer appearance, but your attitude is just so like, you got a pessimistic way of thinking. You are very combative, and like she said she was once like that, relying on your looks. Most women rely on their looks because they know men at the end of the day are gonna put up with it. Because think about it, the better a woman looks, the more we let her get away with, versus the lesser she looks in as far as beauty, we're not gonna let her get away with stuff. But because she got a fat ass and she got a pretty face, and because you know how her skin is glowing, we put up with it. You know what I'm saying? That's not the right way to go, like she said.
My ego. A lot of women don't realize when they make money and they have all these accomplishments, the ego drives the conversation. It drives your energy, how you carry yourself, how you interact with men, where your ego is like, well, because you're not on my level, da 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 da. And
yeah, because as men, we don't care about all those things right now. Yes, I want you to be in a good financial position, right? Because I don't want you to have to all the way rely on me. Yes, I want you to have a mind of your own, because I don't want to be the 100% dictator, decision maker, right? But it's a balance to it. You know what I'm saying? We don't care about your credit score. We do, but we don't. Meaning that's not like, y'all remember there was a video that went viral of a girl saying, I got a good credit score, I got a house, I got this, I got that. Why I ain't got a man? Because we don't care about those things. When we're looking at a woman, we should be looking at, what's her mindset like? Is she feminine? Is she nurturing? Is she loyal? Is she respectful? Is she honest? Is she a good communicator? How's she with her family? Those are the things that I'm looking at. I could care less about credit score, how much money you make. Now, I'm not saying I want you to have a good credit, but that is not like the number one thing I'm looking at. You know what I'm saying? But it's still important, but it's just not something where it's like you got a good credit score, but your attitude is horrible.
And nobody wants to be treated like that, man or woman. I'll give you guys a perfect example. Girl with the pink dress on Pop the Balloon. A lot of people were like, oh, I like her personality. She seems funny. She seems cool. She even said she was a sweetheart. And all those things can be true. That does not mean that's what's attractive to a man. ladies, the things that we like about ourselves and the things that we like about our homegirls does not mean that men find that attractive or want that to be what they want in a relationship. And I'm not saying change who you are to appease a man, but if you're not getting the results that you want in the dating sphere and you want to be married, you have to check how you talk to people.
What's crazy is a man can post his accomplishments on Instagram. Say, for instance, I got my 100,000 YouTube plaque. You know what I'm saying? Coming soon, by the way. Coming soon. We gonna get there. But say I post that on Instagram, I'm gonna get more likes than a woman who posts her accomplishments. If I post my wedding, I'm gonna get less likes than a woman who posts her wedding or posts her baby shower or all the gender reveal and different things like that. So it's interesting because it goes to show like society doesn't really care about a woman's accomplishments as much as a man's accomplishments. With women, so it's weird because it's like that's why we don't really care about your credit score, how much money you make. And I'm not saying that you need to be broke and have a bad credit score to mess with me. They're valued on different things than we are. Because you could be the best looking woman in the world, but if your attitude is trash and nasty, we ain't finna rock with you like that. So what's my point to men? My point is to men is don't put up with stuff like that. If a woman, just because a woman looks good doesn't mean you should be putting up with that, because you got to think about that. How something starts is how something's going to finish. So if she's acting like that in the beginning, that's going to be a problem for sure.
You guys have to be honest with yourselves. Do you want a relationship? Do you want a husband? Or do you want a yet another 3 to 5 year situationship? Another 1 year situationship, 2 years situation. If you want a solid relationship and vacations and back bent over balconies, I need you to act like you want this man. I need you to answer
in 1 mile,
every
turn
phone
right
call,
onto Northwest 5th Avenue.
every text, everything. No, make him a priority. Make him number one. Okay.
She is all the way correct, man. You got to deal with women who make you a priority. Like as a man, if you are putting yourself first, we out here grinding, working hard in the gym, getting our finances right, getting our mental right, doing all these different things. As a man, you deserve a woman who puts you number one. Now, I'm not saying in the beginning when you first meet a woman, she's going to put you number one, but you know what I mean. If it's the second date or first, whatever date it is when y'all just met, if she's already giving you excuses of maybes, or I got to check my schedule, or she's hitting you back 10 days later, she is not interested. A woman's actions will show you everything you need to know. You should never make a woman your priority if she's not making you the priority. Don't put a woman all the way up here just because she look good. And that's what a lot of us men do. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of times women have these poor attitudes, because they get a lot of attention. They get a lot of attention from dudes. Now, dude, like she said in the video, dudes maybe want to be around them, but they don't want nothing more. You know what I'm saying? So what you got to understand is, man, like, don't just tolerate a woman because how she looks. Tolerate a woman because she treats you like a king. Tolerate a woman is because she's a good communicator. Tolerate a woman because she actually knows how to have a personality. You know what I'm saying? Tolerate a woman because she's an asset in your life. You know what I'm saying? Those are the reasons why you should tolerate a woman, not just because she look good. Because remember, the woman you pick is one of the most important decisions you will make. So this is why vetting, I preach it so much, because it is so important. And with that being said, guys, make sure you continue to put yourself first. All right, guys, that's my video for today, man. I appreciate you guys for coming over to the channel as always. Guys, make sure you continue to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I'm gone.